Hello and welcome to Sagittarius season. From the 22nd of November until the 21st of December, the sun will be in Sagittarius. So we've just spent a month with the sun in Scorpio, so we've gone through a very intense energy. Scorpio energy is never light and easy. It's always about diving deeply into things and really feeling things. And then we had that powerful new moon just a few nights ago or a few days ago, which was really very, very powerful as well because it was really bringing out all those deep, deep secrets, those deep longings, those deep desires that we have within us and allowing them to see the light of day. So as we step into Sagittarius energy, Sagittarius is a fire sign. So it's all about taking action. So one of the things we can do is some of those things that we might have discovered within ourselves that needed to see the light of the day or come out or be sort of released from us in some way, we can now do something with that energy. We can write about it, we can talk about it, we can do something to allow that to be a constructive like passage of time, to be something that you've been through that could have been very difficult for you, but you're actually doing the best with that experience or that information so that you can get the best out of it. I mean, as we know, 2025 is the year of endings, and endings are going to be forced upon you whether you like them or not, because we've always got to remember that we get to know things on a need to know basis. The universe has the big picture, and so if it knows what you need to end and what you need to begin at any given time. But of course, it can't make you do anything, or you can't be forced into anything. It's got to be your own free will and your own choice. But what will happen is circumstances will be created around you to force you or to really encourage you to go in a certain direction. So don't be afraid. If things are ending in your life, let them go, because I can promise you there's something better coming. Next year is a year of all new beginnings and new things are going to come. So don't be afraid to let go of things that are just slipping through your fingers, because it is the universe telling you you don't actually need this anymore. You may think that you do or feel that you do, but you really don't. It's okay to let it go. I promise. And so, when we're in Sagittarius season, Sagittarian energy, it's very free, it's very liberating, it's very outgoing, it's very adventurous. And so, what we're going to feel over this month is the need to try new things, the need to socialize, to put ourselves out there a bit more, and to be more experimental and more expansive in every way possible. Great time for travel, great time for learning, great time for really expanding yourself in any way that you feel will benefit you. And the beauty of Sagittarius is that it likes to try new things and it's very curious, but it likes to really learn about new things, already become an expert in that area. So if there's anything that you've been developing at the moment or working on in the background, it is still Mercury retrograde, so not an ideal time to act until around about, say, 5 December. But until then, you can be doing all the planning in the background. You can be really looking into things and seeing, do I know enough about this subject or this thing that I do to take it to the next level? Or do I need to learn more? And if I do, where can I find that information? Sagittarius is also the energy of the truth seeker. And this is going to be incredibly relevant this in December, because between the 15th of December and the 20th of December, we're going to have 4 planets sitting in Sagittarius. And so it's not often that you get that many planets all sitting in the same sign of the zodiac. And so Sagittarius is the energy of the truth seeker. So as we know, a lot has come out, a lot has been revealed globally and within our personal lives over the last year or more. And so once there's this stellium, as we call it, of planets comes together in Sagittarius, there will be great revelations. A lot of truth is going to come out. It can't help but come out. It's just kind of, it's like, the door's been opened and it's just going to keep flowing out. Everything that's been trapped behind that door is just going to keep coming out. And so I sort of feel that 15 to 20 December could be when that door gets pushed really wide open, so everything really flows out instead of just trickling out in dribs and drabs as it has been a little bit to date. But it is getting faster, as we've noticed. So, the truth being revealed sets us all free, because when we know what's really going on, whether that be something in your personal life or something that's happening politically or globally or whatever, when we know what we're working with or what's going on, then we can do something about it. But when we're kept in the dark and we're being told things that might not be true, or just not being told things at all, then we can't do anything because we don't have the relevant information. So the truth is coming, and it's all going to come out. And I think December will be quite a powerful month for these revelations. So just be aware of this and use this powerful fire energy to find ways to activate yourself to do what is for the highest good of all concerned. One of the challenges, of course, with fire energy is the volatility, the anger, the violence that can come with it. And of course, we don't want that. We're bringing love and peace to the world, not more violence. There's certainly enough of that out there at the moment. So when we have this stealing of planets, I mean, and some things will be revealed. There'll be some things that will be revealed that you don't want to know, that you did not want to hear about, or that can really upset you in some way. So we need to be prepared to be aware and observe everything that's going on, but be careful of your reactions and your actions. Always doing things for the highest good of all concerned. Revenge, he did this, so I'm going to do that. That sort of energy, it doesn't get us anywhere. There's nothing to be achieved in that. But coming together is going to be the most powerful thing we can do. So Sagittarian energy also loves to bring people together. It's a leadership energy, but it's a very social energy. So it's a great time this month to bring people together, to socialize, to find your tribe, and to really enjoy being with them and the things that you can do together. So one other thing to remind you about this month is just another reminder that Saturn is in its final, it's in Pisces until February next year, and then it will go solidly into Aries for the next 3 years. So, and it's the same with Neptune because they're kind of traveling hand in hand with each other at the moment. So Neptune is also retrograded back into Pisces. So this is our final chance to really look at those dreams, those fantasies, those higher ideals, those that the things that you really believe in, those things that are really, really important to you. And now is the time to really focus on those, because once that energy moves into Aries, you will have the ability to do something with those ideas. For now, it's all sort of dreams, fantasies, working in the background, thinking things through, planning things out, looking at what it might look like, how it might feel. But we don't take action until, of course, after Mercury retrograde. And also once, so about March next year, 2020, March 2026, it will be a very good time to start creating those concrete foundations that your dreams, your ideals, your fantasies want to come out of. So for now, keep the planning going and keep exploring. Explore what your mind, wherever your mind's taking you. With this strong Pisces energy, there's a lot of spiritual influence. So, as we know, as we go through life, we have a million ideas a day, but there are certain thoughts and ideas that have always stayed with you that keep coming back or keep reminding you. So that's going to become a lot more intense as well as we go through the last of this Pisces energy, as the universe reminds you of your plan, reminds you of things that when things keep coming back to you and you keep getting reminded about something, it's the universe telling you this is important. This is part of the plan that you made before you were born. So please pay attention and please try and get this thing done, or address this issue, or have that conversation, whatever it might be. So don't be afraid to face up to the things that have been knocking on your door really loudly and demanding your attention. It's time. Now is the time. So enjoy Sagittarius season. Get out there, have some fun, try something new, be adventurous, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.